Good afternoon and welcome back to a special episode of the 21st Century Tattoo. We're here at the Big London Tattoo Show. Tons going on. I'm actually tattooing at one of the booths. We're going to go around and have a chat with a couple of the artists and a few of the brands as well. So we're going to head down there and see what everyone's saying. So yeah, follow me.
My name's Kirk. I am the CEO.
Megan. Sammy Sergey. Luna Blue. And Lauren Sparks.
It's Nat and we are Wholesale Body Jewellery.
My name's Simon, otherwise known as Cookie.
Adem, thank you so much for your time today.
My name's Don Megan. I'm Ben Jashmead and I do sort of colour realism.
Killer Ink, talk to me about it. Sweet, morning Tyler.
Yeah, I'm good. My name's Jerome.
My name's Dan. I run marketing, social and artist relationships at Starr.
My name's Sharon. I'm design crystal jewellery.
My name's Colin Tattoos.
Anthony or Lennox Tattoo. Welcome back to a special episode of the 21st Century Tattoo. Cool. Hi guys, how you doing? Yeah, not too bad. So if you guys could just introduce yourselves and what position you are within Yayo, that'd be great.
Okay. My name's Kirk. I am the CEO of Yayo. I started the company. And was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Megan. And I do the social media and artist relations.
Nice. Dream team. How are you guys finding it so far? We're about halfway through the first day.
I'm really enjoying it actually. It's been a big surprise, given like it's very hot. Turn the aircon on, mate. But it's a lot busier than I expected it to be, given like other conventions and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going well.
Yeah, it's packed. I feel like you've got quite a good little booth here at the end as well. Nice little setup.
Really well.
I think they've done us a massive favour putting us in with the artists because we have been like non-stop busy. So yeah, more than happy.
I think that helps.
That definitely helps. I love it. You can see. Is that your dad?
No, it's not my dad.
Oh right.
No, it's some guy off iStock photograph, but
Nice.
I'm just playing on it now.
So quick, because I love the Yayo brand. Talk me through a little bit about kind of where it started and what the idea was for it.
Okay, it started with this Yayo Solid. So that's where the actual brand name comes from, Yayo, because Yayo is Cuban slang for cocaine.
It is.
And obviously, just to give everyone a little bit more context, it comes in little bags that look like this.
There it is. We'll get that on camera there.
So, and that's where the brand name came from. We were going to go with Montana's Finest, which didn't really roll off the tongue as easy as Yayo. And that's why I went with Yayo. So that was the first product that we released. And then we just kind of like expanded from there. My business partner in Sheffield, she's still in Sheffield, she's also called Megan. And she's formulated all the skincare.
Yeah.
And she opened up a skincare shop 3 doors down from my tattoo shop back in 2016. And I just went to her and said, like, do you want to make some aftercare? And then brought her into the business. And then it's just...
And the rest is history. It's crazy. I feel like that's one of the main questions is kind of how do these brands start, you know? Because it's to get to this point. I mean, how many years into it are you now?
Well, we started 2016. So what's that? 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah, so you've done a lot in that time.
Yeah, we have, yeah. We've moved premises as well. Like, we were based in Sheffield. We started in Sheffield. She's still in Sheffield. And then I moved the entire business down to the Isle of Wight. Took a couple of members of staff because we needed a bigger premises. And it just went from there. It's doing really well. Yeah.
How long have you been with the brand then?
For a bit, since I've been with him.
About 3 years.
Yeah, I was using the products on my tattoos beforehand, but when we got together, I started doing the social media. So, yeah, 3 years, something like that.
3 years,
But,
yeah.
Any new and exciting products out at the moment?
New products coming out. What have we got?
Nothing's coming out at the moment, but Yayo Fusion's one of our newest ones, which is
Fusion's probably the one that's everyone's excited about at the minute. It's basically artists and studios are able to get their own branding onto our Yayo pots. And they can choose the base, choose the color, choose the scent, choose the design of the label, and you just need to say made by Yayo somewhere on there. And then they have their own custom design, great for marketing their own tattoo studio.
That's it. It takes all of the stress out of it as well.
Absolutely.
You guys do the hard work.
Yeah, exactly. All they need to do, and it's because it's low quantity ordering as well. They don't need to like order thousands of pounds worth, just a couple £100, and then they've got literally their own brand, and it's better for them to market to their customers with their branding on, because while they're at home healing their tattoo, they're looking at the branding of the tattoo shop, thinking about the next tattoo.
Yeah.
So it's like a no-brainer, and like that one it's gone from like down here and it's just going like that. It's just taking off because everyone's getting on board with it. It's great.
No, I love it, man. Absolutely smashed it. So yeah, Hope you enjoyed the rest of the weekend, and thanks again for having a chat with us. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Cheers. Guys, hello. Can you just introduce yourself and your studio?
Sammy Sergey, Luna Blue, and Lauren Sparks.
So, how have you found it today? We're coming towards the end of the first day. First actual, the big London Tattoo Show convention. How have you found it?
It's been well busy, isn't it? I should have bought a helper because I didn't get half my tattoo done because I had to keep stopping to sell merch, but good though, yeah?
Yeah, you win some, you lose some?
Yeah, it's been wicked to be fair. Like, we've really enjoyed it. Like, the crowd's been really good and there's been like loads of interaction and stuff, but basically what she said, like, it was just stopping starting all the time.
I was going to say, every time I've come past here, it's been busy. What's your favourite thing about the convention?
Well, I haven't really looked around yet, so us.
Like that. What about yourself?
Give a better answer than that.
Okay.
I really like how spacious it is. Like, I find a lot of other conventions are like really like overcrowded and stuff, but here, like, there's just so much room, and yeah, it's just easier to like communicate with people and stuff. Yeah, it's nice.
Love that. And a little deep one just to end. What does the industry need more of?
Less ego. Yeah, for sure. Just more freedom in. There's not one way to do things, so people should open their minds and accepting that there's
Love
different
that.
ways to do things now. So, yeah, have I got to follow that?
I mean, we can go with that. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate your time. Thank you. Nice to meet you. If you could just let me know what your name is and the name of your company, and just give us a little bit of a lowdown about the brand itself.
So it's Nat, and we are Wholesale Body Jewelry. So we're one of the biggest suppliers for body jewelry and like piercing equipment in the UK, and we were one of the original tattoo wholesalers, and that was my dad that did it, and then he's retired. I've come on board, so we're looking to push the tattoo. We've recently started doing tattoo conventions, so here we are.
Yeah, it looks like you guys are smashing it, and I received that little. I said earlier, we received that sample box. Yeah, man, it looks really good. So how long's the company existed so far then?
Over 20 years. Yeah.
And how did you tend to do quite a few conventions?
Well, this year we've done Liverpool, Leeds, the other London one, but it's like I said, it's literally the start of this year that we've started doing them.
Yeah,
but
nice.
we're gonna carry on doing them. Yeah.
Any new products in at the moment that you're kind of?
At the minute we're trying to push the Marla cartridges.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're the distributor for the UK for them. So
I'm definitely gonna have to be working my way through a few of those.
Yeah. And I mean, apart from that, we've got the jewellery that's big. Yeah.
So, favourite thing about the convention so far?
I'd have to say the cars in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, the cars are sick, bro. I need to have a good look around. I feel like I've just been tattooing all day and haven't had a chance to properly have a look. Yeah, it was really sweet though, and it's nice to meet you, bro. Thanks again for your time. Cheers.
Okay, my name's Simon, otherwise known as Cookie, as you can see. I do a bit of everything really, mainly sort of colour surrealism, or re-illustration as I call it. Just everything, like random stuff. I don't really specialise in anything.
Yeah.
And this weekend's been like really not specialised.
How are you kind of dealing with it? How are you finding the convention so far? We're kind of coming towards the end of day one.
I love conventions. Like, this is the lifeblood of tattooing. Like, we should all be at conventions all the time, because this is our shop window.
Yeah.
Outside of the shop window, if you get me. I've had a mare because my customer cancelled last night as we set up. So I've only bought stuff to do my 2-day sitting. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's because I've got like a happy face, I haven't stopped all weekend.
That's it. You're approachable.
Yeah, it's only Saturday, so I haven't stopped. So it's been brilliant. So thank you for everybody for putting this on. I haven't stopped. And I've got another client in a minute. So.
Right, well, you're smashing it. I really like the setup as well. You've got a really cool vibe going on. So, any advice for someone wanting to get into the industry at the moment? It's a difficult one.
It's kind of going to be the same advice that everybody else gives, innit? Work hard, put the time in, don't be a dickhead. You probably want to cut that bit out. But really, don't be a dickhead. Yeah. Because if you're approachable, like you just said, you'll get more people approaching you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
if you're an egotistical arsehole, it's not going to happen, is it? Especially not if you want to break into the industry. it's okay being in the industry for 10 years and then being an egotistical asshole because you've earned your stripes.
I guess so, that's
You know
true.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Without sounding like an arse.
How far into it are you? How long have you been doing it now?
16, 17 years. So I'm like a dinosaur. Do you know what I mean? You're young.
I love it. Well, I don't know about that,
Yeah,
mate.
you're younger than me, and there's a lot of younger tattooists here. There's a lot of younger tattooists in the industry that are smashing it. And you've got to try and keep up with that we've been tattooing for years. And it's constantly changing, it's constantly evolving. Hence, like, trying to be bright to make people notice what you do. It's hard. It's really hard. It's hard to stay in touch.
Yeah. That's it. Staying relevant for sure. Like that's one of the biggest things. I feel like tattoos go in trends, but people get so fixated nowadays, you know, on just kind of trying to just like make a name for themselves and more time taken on just learning the craft.
That's the big. So again, without sounding like an idiot, it doesn't matter how many Instagram followers you have because your work speaks for itself.
Exactly.
We can all Photoshop stuff. We know where this conversation's going, don't we? But in the flesh, when you're here doing it live in front of however many thousands of people are going to walk past your booth, you've got to be good at what you do. And that's the only way you're going to increase your followers, social media, social whatever, people coming to your studio, is just to be good at what you do, put the time in. And that's
Love
how you start doing it.
Love that. Thank you so much, man. So where can people find you?
So, I'm in Stoke-on-Trent, but Newcastle underline, so right in the middle of the country. But obviously you can find me on all the social media outlets. Blah 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 blah. I don't even know what my name is on half of them. I think it's tattoo_Simon in spot on Instagram. But I'm right smack bang in the middle of the country. We're in like a little sleepy village called Silverdale. So we're not a big posh shop. We just
don't need to be.
Again, put the time in. It comes eventually. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in 3 years. It doesn't happen in 5 years. It might, but generally, you've got to put the time in.
Put the work in. That's it.
Just be happy with life.
That's it.
I've got a really smiley face. I've just got a really smiley face. Not just
No, I don't think it's it's so nice to.
a really smiley face.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's being approachable, isn't
Nice
it?
face.
Thank you. So are you.
Take the compliment, man.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Oh, Adam, thank you so much for your time today.
Okay.
How are you finding the convention so far?
Yeah, I mean, compared to this being the first edition, it's going really great. It's a really good turnout. It's a massive queue. That's what we want when you want to, go to, as in tattoo artists, you want to go to convention and you want to promote yourself, put your name out there. That's what you need. I mean,
Yeah.
busy.
That's it. I was saying one of the people I spoke to previously talked about it being like a shop window almost, and you've got a really good space here on the corner.
Well, thanks to organizer. He's always look after me. I'll look after him.
That's it. How do you define your style?
Well, I've been tattooing a really long time. My style has been changed over the years. I would like to say I do every style, but last 5 years, realism on me, because it's peak time for realism. Everyone's getting realism.
I love that. And have you got any advice for anyone maybe trying to get into the industry right now? I'm sure how long have you been doing it right now?
Well, I'm registered since '99, so I'm 40 now.
A little
Not that
while.
old, but yeah.
It's not your first rodeo.
Yeah, that's it. It's so much harder to get into this industry now because I'm not joking. Like 80% of my clients, like when we talk about tattoos, they all say that I like to be a tattoo artist. I can't draw, but I want to be a tattoo artist. Like every client I speak to, I'm trying to talk them out of it because,
It's hard work.
it is. I mean, I'm trying to take 1 or 2 apprentices a year, but my standards when I look for apprentice, they need to be like, I'll look at a drawing, I'm saying, I can't draw that. That would be my apprentice. It's
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, everyone want to be tattoo artists, and it's not.
It's not easy. Definitely not easy, especially throw into social media into the works as well.
Yeah, I tell you what is though, because the standards of tattoo is going up so much, as well as like industry's getting busier, and we don't want too many bad tattoo artists. So personally, I got a big studio. As you see, all this studio is my artists. I got 14 artists in the studio, so I'm trying to keep the standard high as possible. Same with the apprentice, need to be good, need to be wow. So because I can't teach them how to draw,
Exactly.
it'll take me 2 years to teach them drawing, and then 2 years to teach them how to tattoo. So yeah, so if anyone wants to be in the industry, like they need to be.
And what makes someone who is in the industry successful then? What's the key to success in tattooing?
So that's like, it's a grey line on that, because some artists saying, I'm really busy, booked up 6 months, I'm successful. And there's other ends, some artists always trying to be better on the level of their drawings and paintings and tattooing. So
do you think there's a lot of like competition now and it's quite saturated, you know?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I think you can see the quality of the stuff that you've got here down this aisle, you know, and like you're obviously pushing the boundaries with it.
It is, but social media though, it's good, at the same time it's bad, because there's so many things, applications people use and manipulate with tattoos. Very good for marketing. They can sell their tattoos. They get booked up for a year.
Yeah.
But the tattoos on person and nothing look like on what you see on social.
That's it. You know, it's photoshopping and all of this sort of stuff. You know. So what? Okay. If I was to ask you one more question, I don't want to keep you too long. What is the most important thing that you try and achieve with your pieces?
Well, somebody asked me earlier, which one is your best tattoo so far? And I always say same answer. My next one.
Yes.
So personally, I'm still trying to be better than what I am. What I did yesterday. Next one is going to be better. Next one is going to be better than that.
It's a process. You never stop learning, do you?
Yeah. So I don't know when I achieve something like level of, because I've been before COVID, I did 22 conventions in 1 year.
In 1 year?
In 1 year. And I did like,
how?
Like 14
I've
countries.
done like half a day and I'm knackered.
But when you go, like, I get invitation from like most of my friends. I also organized convention myself. So I got a very social guy.
Yeah, talk to me about this at the Marmaris Tattoo Festival.
Yeah, I did the first edition in 2019, just before COVID. It was a great success. But I'm classifying this year as the first edition again, because it's been past 2 years. So it's all over again, basically. And most of the artists you've seen here, they're going to be Marmaris as well. So it's 220 artists, almost 150 of them, most of them here right now. They're going to be in Marmaris.
Love that.
It's, Turkey is like different market, obviously, because we are like kind of bridge of Middle East and Europe.
Yeah.
And because unfortunate war in Russia, Russians can't get visa to Europe. So only closest country they can go for convention is Marmaris. So lots of Russians, lots of Middle East artists, and lots of Europeans. So it's going to be good to combine.
Well, there you're bringing them all together, man.
I hope you guys can make it as well.
I would love to. That would be great. I look forward to seeing what you've got for the rest of the convention as well.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Nice one. Lewis, how are you doing? Love the store, bro. Love the brand. Tell me a little bit about how you're finding the convention today.
It's good. First time it's been here, so it's bigger than what I thought it would be.
Yeah. I'm mad impressed about like they've managed to get quite a big show. Were you out at the other London convention?
Yeah. What's that? The original.
Yeah,
London,
the original.
or the big. What's it called? I don't know.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is cool, man. It looks great. So, talk to me about some of the products that you've got on offer. Have you got any new products out at the moment?
One of my sponsored artists, Little Nick's, just designed a balm, so that's going to be coming out soon.
Yeah.
Just everything else that we've got here.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's great. It's really cool. I just wanted to know really how the whole thing kind of came about and how long you've been doing it now. Like, what was the kind of, were you originally tattooing and how did you get into it?
I was tattooing for about 10 years, buying other people's products, and I thought, why am I spending this money here? I can make my own. So I made it, give it out to my friends, and it just took off from there.
Yeah, and you know how you've got.
I don't tattoo anymore.
No. That's it. Well, you're smashing it, bro. Like you got. I love the range of bits. I'm gonna have to make sure I get something as well. But yeah, really appreciate you having a quick chat with us. So.
We'll have a proper sit down when I got my place ready. We'll have a proper sit down.
That's it, man. Nice one. Sweet as. Cheers, brother.
Thank you.
My name's Tom Megan. Basically, ornamental blackboard tattooer, I guess. That's what you call it, right?
Yeah, I reckon. I mean, how long have you been doing it now?
Actually, 10 years, just about. Any week ago or two ago or something like that. Actually, 10 years, yeah.
How are you finding the convention so far?
It's actually
towards the end of the first day now.
Yeah, it's actually been great. It's been a nice busy day, right? Lots of people walking around everywhere, so
No, mate, it looks great. I mean, you can tell in your work as well how long you've been doing it. Have you got any tips for anyone for doing their first convention?
pack everything that you might need. Like make a list beforehand. That's the most important part. Like
Did you bring all your stencils beforehand? Because I had to bring a load of mine.
No, I have a little stencil printer with me. I don't bother pre-printing because something will be the wrong direction or whatever, you know. So I would bring a stencil printer. Extension leads is a big one. Everyone always fucking forgets one.
Literally, they only give you one plug.
Only one plug. You know what I mean?
And what about for kind of anyone trying to get into the industry at the moment? Because I'm sure you understand it's difficult right now. You know, there's a lot of tattoo artists, a lot of different styles. Any advice for anyone trying to get into the industry right now?
Draw as much as you can. Just draw. Literally draw all day, night. As much as you can draw. That's the only thing that's gonna get you in.
And finally, is there anything that you think we need more of in the industry?
It's a difficult question to answer in all fairness.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, there's always room for more people, right? As long as you got something to offer, right?
Yeah. No, I love that. It's so good. You got a busy one tomorrow?
Well, walk-ups, hopefully, loads of them. For the first time doing full day of walk-ups, never done that before because I normally book everything. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
I've had loads of people asking today, so assuming tomorrow is going to be no different. So.
Yeah, no, that's what it's about, man. It's just good to be in here today, isn't it, really? Thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your convention. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Ben Jashmead, and I do sort of colour realism and neo-trad, mash them together.
Yeah, nice, really nice stuff. Obviously a sponsored artist with Butterluxe. How are you finding this convention?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we're at the last London convention. Obviously, this is different, but yeah, it's really banging.
Busy day yesterday.
Yeah.
What are you working on today?
I'm doing a wolf and Oni mask, sort of neo-trad realism mashup. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it's getting on. So, a couple of questions. Like, what in your opinion makes a successful tattoo artist? I guess.
I guess someone that's pushing themselves every day. I think there's a method or a thing that you're only as good as your last tattoo. So as long as you're pushing yourself every day, that's the main thing.
I feel like it's a process, isn't it? You never stop learning, you know.
Yeah, I've done it for 20 years and I'm learning every day.
You can tell in the work, bro. And yeah, man. Like, any tips for an artist maybe doing their first convention?
Try not to stress.
Yeah.
Like all of us that have tattooed for years still get stressed, but just try and chill and enjoy the show.
And just enjoy it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. Cheers.
Thank you.
Bro. Killer Ink, talk to me about it.
Ooh, well, been at Killer Ink for about coming up to 12 years now, and so yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, we're a supply company. Been to various conventions across Europe and across the UK as well, and yeah.
I feel like it's that conventions are the perfect thing for brands like this. Like, you guys are the main distributors for tattoo equipment, like for the whole of Europe, I guess. Like, massive company. Like, how did it all start?
Well, it started with the three directors, the Sapphire brothers, and they just thought, all right, let's start up a tattoo supply company. And from what become like just a small unit, it ended up growing to like over 100. There's over 100 staff now, and two big buildings, and yeah, it just gained a lot of traction over the years. It's and for me to be there long enough as well, it was nice to witness all of that as well.
What's it like as a company to work for?
It's nice. Yeah, I love it there. I love the staff. I love the people. Like, I get to be around like-minded people, and yeah, all in all, it's great.
Yeah. So good. Do you tattoo yourself, or are you like? What actually got you into the industry itself? Like,
what got me into the industry? So generally, when I did, because I got interviewed and everything, and to be honest, I wasn't aware that it was a tattoo supply company.
Okay.
And I remember going down the stairs and I saw tattoo equipment. I thought, aye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
it.
we just, I ended up staying for longer, talking a lot about tattooing. And he said, right, are you interested in this? It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Within the hour, I got a phone call. You're in.
Amazing. I love that.
I was so happy. Yeah. And over the years, I've got to learn a lot more. So from the likes of machine builders, other suppliers, and just building up the knowledge over time.
What's your favorite thing about like the industry itself, and like we're obviously working with artists? You must work with a variety of different brands and people from like a lot of different backgrounds. Like what's your kind of like what do you enjoy about it, man?
It's got to be the people. Yeah, like to hear people talk about the passions. I find that it's just something so nice about it. Like because you can see people talking about it in such detail, and they get really, really excited about it.
It's the passion, isn't it? You know, like that's what we're all here for. We're all here for a love of the art form, man.
And that's what I love. Like, and everyone's willing to progress with each other and learn from each other. And I think at times when people are quite hostile to each other and standoffish, it's a nice breath of fresh air for people to be together.
Do you feel like maybe like that gatekeeping like sort of background? Do you think that's still sort of prevalent today, or is it?
To be honest, I think it tends to be more approachable these days.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, it's definitely getting there.
That's it. And even though people know that I don't tattoo, they're still happy to show me how things work because I like thinking mechanically about things. And
one of the main reasons why I buy the products that I do is because I watch you explaining this stuff, like, and it's like you go into such depth about it, and you can tell how passionate you are about that. Like, in terms of the equipment and the materials that you guys have got on offer at the moment, is there anything like that's really exciting you at the moment? Anything new in on offer?
Okay.
Really testing you.
Yeah, I was gonna say just for the record, all products excite me. So yeah, they're all exciting. They're all exciting. But so yeah, I mean the latest one at the moment that's been the big talk is the Spectra Flux Max.
Oh, I need to have a go on this.
Have a little look in a bit if you want.
Definitely.
But yeah, again, it's just to see how things evolve over time. Like I mean, we're talking about 10 years ago now. Rotary machines, cartridges is a bit like, nah, they won't take off.
But then if you like, there are a few coil machines around, but if you went to a convention 5 or 10 years ago, it would almost all be coils, wouldn't it, I guess?
That's it, yeah, because I always remember like going home of a night and I could still hear like that, it was kind of funny, but now it's a little bit quieter, just the music now.
I presume it's been a busy weekend. Have you had a good weekend?
Yeah, it's been a brilliant weekend, and fair play to the organisers for putting this together. And it's again, it's just great to see everybody.
Right, so where can people find you, and what any other conventions lined up?
Other conventions. So for us now, we have good one. So yeah, we have Barcelona, Milan, Evian, and Liverpool.
There we go, and I will be at that one as well. So maybe I'll catch up with you then. Thank you so much for your time, and really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Great morning, Tyler. Sunday morning. How did you find yesterday?
Great, busy, nice.
Yeah.
Busier than I expected it to be fair. It might be where we are though, because it seems that when the fuel girls are on, everyone just does this, and then it gets really hot. But it's nice. It's good.
That's it. It sounds better down here as well. You've got like all the music and it's happening down here. So, talk me through your kind of decision to do like your flash and your walk-ups over like set pieces and stuff.
Usually I do bookings for conventions, which is fine, but then you book it so far in advance, like further than you usually would, and then it comes to it and you're like, oh, I don't really want to do that.
That's it.
So at least I could do flash like the week before, and then I still want to do it by the time it actually comes around to it. And I can be picky, and I can have as many breaks as I want, and I can stop when I want, start when I want.
That's it. I mean, it gives you the freedom. I feel like that's what you need in it. Be able to kind of pick it up, put it down, go and do some networking. Top tip for someone doing their convention this year?
Pack everything you might not need, just because if you need it and you don't have it, game over.
You ain't getting it.
Although, to be fair, there are always like suppliers selling shit, so like.
Yeah, that's perfect. Nice one. Well, good luck with the rest of the day, and thank you so much for your time. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm good. My name's Jerome. So we are from Chasing Money and Wild Style Graph Cafe. We're in Stockwell, South London. And yeah, we're here promoting the guys doing the graffiti wall over there. And yeah, we're just getting set up for the day, for Sunday.
Yeah, this stuff is sick, bro. Is this your first convention?
This is exactly our first convention and first time the graffiti's been at a tattoo convention as well. So
Oh man, I didn't realise. It's crazy. But there's a lot of like artists here with graffiti backgrounds. Some of the like lettering guys.
yeah, so we've got Angel and her team around the corner, and they've all got background in like script and kind of black and grey and graffiti as well. So yeah, they're doing.
I think there's a bit of a crossover between the graffiti like culture and style and tattooing.
Yeah, so it's a good mix because you can kind of now implement what you used to do out on the street and now get paid to do it on people's skin, and it's permanent. So and then
Legally.
versa. Yeah, legally without getting chased. So yeah, it's good.
Excited for the rest of the day?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to today. We're gonna blitz it. Yesterday was a good day, but Sunday is the last day, so yeah, time to kill it, bro.
Sweet, man. Yeah, I'm excited. Look forward to it. Nice one. Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you, man. I've caught up with you a few times across the weekend. If you could just introduce yourself and maybe your position at Starr.
Yeah, well, my name's Dan. I run marketing, social, and artist relationships at Starr. We do a lot of conventions as a team, and obviously I do like to get around and say hello to everyone as well. So yeah, a bit of a mixed bag of roles, really.
Yeah, no, it's so good. How have you found the convention so far? Like, you've been running around.
Yeah, well, trying to, but yeah, it's been great, really. Like the Total Tattoo shows, you know, this first big London one, obviously they're doing, and so far very impressed.
Yeah, me too, man. Like, I've done a couple of conventions. This is like the way they seem to be pulled it off like seamlessly. You know,
Yeah.
There must be so much that goes into it. How do you kind of find conventions? Are they pretty stressful?
It depends what time of the weekend you're asking us. Setting up and stuff is obviously like a bit of pressure, but at the same time, it's great to get it all out there and get it all on show. Once the Saturday begins, it's just great to see everyone's faces again. Like the main aspect for us is to kind of like speak to people and in person and sort of like get a good relationship going with people that way. Because doing stuff through social is great, and that's a lot of my job, but seeing people face to face, you can't really beat it.
Would you say that's your favourite thing about working for Starr?
The favourite thing about working for Starr is just being in this industry. Creative, good people, everyone's got good positive vibes at these shows. So yeah, it's all round, it's a great job, but it's even better industry, really.
Yeah, mate, you guys are smashing it. Like, you are one of the top suppliers, I guess.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys are doing that, and obviously your role in that shows. Like, have you got anything like really interesting at the moment? Any new products?
New products, yeah. I mean, the industry is always growing, so we're always trying to get one step ahead, really. The newest stuff that we've got out is Skinworks Aftercare. That's like a spray application aftercare. That's doing really well. Ghost has always been a massive brand for us, and each month, each quarter, the numbers are going up. More people are getting involved with it. Recently brought out the blackout cartridges.
Yeah,
so
I've seen them, yeah.
Yeah, they're mean cartridges, they are. Going up to a 49 in a straight and a curved mag, and also Electrum Ink. I've got to give a shout out to those guys. They're a fantastic ink company, real nice modern brand. Great team as well, building in the UK, and also just the colour range is like unstoppable at the minute. So
yeah, amazing.
Good shout out to them.
So where can people find you, and what's the next convention? Like, what have you got lined up?
The next convention after this, and the last one for the year for us, is Halloween Tattoo Bash in Wolverhampton. If anyone wants to have a look at us online, it's www.startattoo.com. You can ring up to do your orders or just have a chat with us. And obviously, we're available on most social media platforms at Starr Tattoo Supplies.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
cheers.
Thank you, brother.
Hiya. So my name's Sharon. I'm designed crystal jewellery. But I think because over the last couple of years, the kind of crystal market has really boomed.
Yeah.
So it took me about sort of 15 years to find a really good supplier. So I work with small families, 2 small families that carve and prep crystals for me, and then I hand choose each and every one. So the jewellery obviously I've made for years. So I've been designing and making jewellery for years.
How long have you been doing
it? Probably about 25. But working with crystals for 30, showing my age. But yeah, a long time.
You do a lot of conventions?
Yes, yeah. I think this is like our 10th so far this year.
Right. Any top tips for anyone doing a convention?
I think just have the confidence, believe in your product. Don't get too dismayed if maybe it's not, kind of as busy maybe as you want it to be. because ultimately they're a platform for you to promote yourself and market yourself. And I think definitely, you know, kind of if things maybe one of the days are a little bit slow, what I tend to find as well is then the after sales as well that come from that. So, you know, it's just a really good springboard. I think that the community as well makes up for it. It's brilliant.
I feel like this is the perfect setting for it. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you. Cheers.
My name's Colin Tattoos. We've just opened Souvenir Studio here in North Camp, both of us together. So this is Aaron, obviously, as well.
I'm Aaron Tattoo, bro. That's all I can say.
Style-wise, how would you both kind of define your style?
I love neo-traditional man through and through. Always neo-traditional for me.
Do well as well.
I'd say I do realism, but just on the not so good side of it.
Yeah, it's definitely realism. Yeah, get back yourself, bro. It's sick. So convention-wise, and obviously this is the first time this one's ran. You do conventions quite a bit. How did you find this one?
We've done a few before. This one's been sick. As far as like a few that we've done before, there's been a lot of friendly faces, like familiar people here. You've got Matsy, Tyler, you, loads of people that I know. It's a lot of, yeah, everyone here knows each other. It's been a good time. It's very like friendly. Some other conventions can be a bit cliquey and a bit off, but this has been alright, to be fair.
Yeah, I feel like they've got the layout like bang on, and there's just the right amount of stuff going on. How have you found it?
Yeah, it's sick to be fair. There's loads of decent artists here as well, so it's decent.
There's so much talent, man. There's so much talent here.
The competition out there that's gruff because there's so many fucking good artists out there. It's like,
have you guys entered a piece into it?
Yeah, we both did. We didn't get a token, that's for sure.
Yeah, went for the colour piece, but that was some like the Colin Whitfield and Jamie Lee piece was fucking insane, absolutely insane, man. So as soon as that went up, I was like, yeah, cool.
Mate, there's some serious artists here. We had fun though.
Yeah, it's sick, brother. Yeah, it's decent.
Top tip for anyone doing their first convention?
Just have fun, man. Like my banner's a picture of my face blown up from when I was drunk. Just have fun. Like everyone's friendly. Just don't try too hard. Learn off people, ask people questions. It's a good like little community to have in. So just enjoy it.
I'd say don't spend your whole time grafting on tattoos. Do like a day sitting and then do like a little walk-ups or something like that, because you end up working the whole time. You don't end up looking at anyone else's art or anything like that.
You miss a lot of the convention if you do. Yeah. That's what, I did. We've done 2-day pieces, both of us. You miss a lot just by being sort of confined to your booth. I'd much rather do walk-ups and stuff next time, definitely.
Yeah, I've tried it this weekend. It's good. I feel like you can kind of dip in and out.
Been for you? You've been doing walk-ups and stuff, haven't you?
It's been alright, to be fair. I've quite enjoyed it. I've done I did about 5 or 6 yesterday and about 5 today. It's okay. I want to kind of just pick it up, drop it, and go and have a chat with people.
Yeah, exactly. I was saying, I'd love to be able to bang out a tattoo 2 hours or so and then walk around for half hour, 45 minutes and sort of pick and choose what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That'd be so much better, because then I feel like I haven't seen much other than like a few people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd rather do that next time, definitely.
What's your favourite thing about your job? Like, you guys obviously work together. Have you been mates for a while? And what do you kind of like? What's your favourite thing about kind of doing tattooing in general, I guess, and working together?
I love being my own boss. That's why I hate
being what?
My own boss. I hate being told what to do. When I was in like offices and stuff before this, I hated it. So at least here I have a lot more control over sort of when I work, how I work, and it's just with tattooing, like you meet so many people that are sort of involved in the same kind of craft or like the same kind of things as you. It's a lot of like familiar people. So that's probably one of the better things about it.
Yeah, for sure. What about yourself, man?
I'd say best thing about it is obviously when you get to the standard of like your craft or whatever, you can pick and choose what you get when it comes through the door. So then you end up doing better pieces that you enjoy doing, and it's a pleasure to come in.
A lot higher as well. Job satisfaction.
It's the best job in the world, man. Fucking hell. Like, I worked such a shit job before this.
Anything else, man? I'd never do anything else.
Domino's delivery, brothers. Times were peak back in the day.
What were you doing before this?
I was trained to be a nurse. Yeah, I did nursing.
You doing like facials? Oh yeah, they had the lips and stuff.
No, I didn't do that. But we've got people. Oh, mate. We've got people at our studio doing that. But I was a nurse before this, and then hated it. So what's the plan for the future? Like Souvenir, where are you? What's the vision for it, and where can you kind of see it going?
It depends really. Like we've got a lot of stuff to do at the moment. We've already had one artist join, Chloe Davies. She's wicked. She's awesome. But then where we're going away a bit over the next few months, we'd like to get an apprentice, maybe a few more artists, give it sort of 2-3 years, maybe do another studio, depending on how it's going. But I'm easy. Like it's tattooing's awesome as it is. I don't necessarily need to push it further and further and further and further and further. As long as I can push like what I do further and further.
Just do your thing and do it well.
Just do my thing, and everything else comes with it, man. It was just.
Yeah, for sure. Get some. We've got some decent guest artists coming in November as well. Aaron King and that. So, and it's got more and more guest artists. And then, like I said, we'll probably end up opening another studio or something like that if it all goes well. And like fill out the studio first and make sure everyone's busy and everyone's like in a good environment before you start bashing out a load of fucking studios. You know.
That's it, man. You got to kind of. It's a process, isn't it? It's exciting, man. I look forward to seeing it.
It's a massive learning curve, man. When you like employing Chloe, you're like, oh, okay, you need like lolly sticks and Vaseline. I've never had to buy some of that before. So I'm like, you've got nothing when you came in. I was like, all right, okay.
Literally.
Bear with.
That's it. And just kind of like looking after everyone and making sure they're all sound. Bro, like you guys are smashing it. Keep doing your thing, innit? And thanks very much for your time. Cheers.
Catch you in a bit, Alex.
Anthony or Lennox Tattoo. Nice to meet you, brother. Can you just tell me where people can find you and how you probably define your style, I guess?
Ah, mate, style-wise, I don't even know anymore. I guess I say neo-trad, but I don't know if it is anymore. Like, it's kind of got a bit weird now. So I still say neo-trad, but it's just bright, isn't it?
Vibrant.
Yeah, vibrant, bright neo-trad, I guess. Like,
How did you kind of come around like designing that and getting that together? You're obviously a fan of colour anyway, but
yeah, man, I don't know. It just kind of happened over time, I guess. Like, I started off, I always drew that sort of shit. And then like I didn't plan on doing colour when I first started, and then it just kind of evolved, I guess. Like,
how far into it are you now?
We're looking at about 5.5 years I've been tattooing now. Take away like a year for COVID, I guess. I've been tattooing for about 4.5 years solid.
Smashing it, absolutely smashing it. Convention-wise, you tend to do quite a few.
Yeah, I do most of like the major UK ones, I guess. I do about 7, 8 in the UK now, and I do like Brussels as well each year. And then now that the restrictions are lifted, I'll probably look to do a few more next year and stuff like that.
I know, it feels like it's starting to ease up a bit. It's quite nice.
It's getting nice, isn't it? Everything's going back to normal. Like Brussels is like going to be the start of it to see if it's going to be just easy, you know. Hopefully it'll be easy, mate.
Is that the next one coming up?
Yeah, man. Yeah, November Brussels is. Yeah, man.
What's your favourite thing about like tattooing in general, I guess?
I don't know, man. I like because I do like.
It's the best job in the world, isn't it?
It is, mate. Yeah, it is. It's just nice and fucking easy. I get to draw whatever the fuck I want every day. People just, people don't even book in with a theme anymore. They don't ask me. They just say, "Can I just like pick something on the day?" I'm like, "Yeah, go on then." Yeah. So I just get to do what I want, really.
You've been busy.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, flat out. For the last
What's your kind of like main clientele? Would you say?
Say like sort of. It's like females in between like sort of 20 and 35 mainly. It's the colour in it. The colour it definitely attracts more girls than it does guys, for sure. Yeah.
And what's your I'd love to know, because you're smashing it on socials. You've got a very unique style, which you do very, very well. What are the plans for the future, man? Like what's in store for Lennox Tattoo?
Oh, mate, I don't know at the moment. I look at like stuff like colour realism and shit like that, and I guess I'd like to put a little bit of that in there. But it's the patience, mate. Like I like smashing out a lot of work. Like I've done over the weekend. I've done like the whole outer arm.
Yeah.
So like trying to do something that's colour realism is going to be that big and it's going to take me like the full day. It's a bit fucking stressful. So I don't know what I'm going to do next yet. Yeah. I'm enjoying the graffiti stuff. I'm enjoying the glowing stuff. See where that goes.
More of that neon stuff. I love it.
The neon stuff's sick as well. Trying to get people to get the neon stuff's quite hard though, because it needs like loads of black around it. So people are not always down for like.
So is that the secret? Is that how you make it pop? Getting the contrast that is like on next to it.
It's a big part of it, but like another big part of it's the white. Like people just don't use white well enough. They don't use it as a colour. They just use it as like a little highlight with a little liner, and they don't actually like pack out an area to make it look fucking white. So
I struggle with white, man. I do a lot of lining. I do single needle, so it's only very, very fine. But you tend to find like packing the white.
Mate, especially with like little liners. Like again, like most neo-trad artists, even like they'll use a little liner at the end to put the highlights in. Whereas I'll use like a fucking 11 round shader and I'll pack it in like a colour. I'll leave a gap for it. So that's why it looks like how it looks, I guess. Yeah, man.
Mate, you smashed it. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Mate, thank you.
Just coming to the end of the convention now. Got one more to do. But yeah, we had a chat with quite a few artists and brands. Thank you very much for listening. Hope you've enjoyed the podcast. I'm Alex Lloyd, and this is 21st Century Tattoo. Thanks for listening.